My name's Aisha Tatler and I work for Aon in the Reading office. After GCSEs I took a year off and then I went to college and then I went straight onto the Aon apprentice. I decided to do an apprenticeship rather than going to university because of my financial situation and family situation. I have a little boy who was 1 at the time, so going to uni wasn't really an option for me. I chose the Aon apprenticeship over other apprenticeships because it was more appealing to me. It's what I want to get into. I wanted to get into insurance. The apprenticeship programme was structured so we had to sit 2 exams, the IF1 and the IF2, and then we were also assessed by our day-to-day duties to see how we were doing them and if we were doing them right. In Aon, I work for the corporate unit. As a client service advisor, I have my own clients who I speak to on a day-to-day basis and help them throughout their renewal. I think personally the biggest challenge for me for the apprenticeship programme was learning something new. So the exams, just because I didn't know anything about insurance beforehand, because the last exams I took were A-levels, so there was a bit of a gap. I think the highlight has been meeting the fellow apprentices, because they're all over the UK, and then just meeting them on a monthly basis and seeing how they're getting along as well. While I was on the apprenticeship, we did travel to London every month to get together with all the other apprentices to do our monthly training, and then we would organise our own little events to meet each other. From my point of view, I think the apprenticeship was a much better thing to do because I get to do my studying on the side, but I also get the experience of being in a job, and I'm earning money. Work-life balance, it can get hard sometimes. Sometimes work is quite demanding and other times it's quiet. Aon's very supportive to me being an apprentice and a mother. An example would be like at this particular time, I start late because I've got a little girl who's 11 months now. The things that interest me are speaking to the insurers, trying to work out terms with them. A broker is the intermediary between the client and the insurers. Well, we speak to the clients, trying to identify the risks, what needs insuring. So we then go to the insurers and say, this is what it is, can you give us terms? And then if we don't, we give it to the broker to do. The broker would go to the underwriters, ask them for terms, and then try and negotiate cheaper terms. I've done work with retail clients, commercial clients, and these clients, they require different types of insurances, such as property damage, business interruption insurance, motor fleet insurance, cyber, computers, marine. There's just a whole range. In the future, I would have liked to completed the DIP CII and then work my way towards becoming a broker. Broking is more of a people role that you talk to people on a day-to-day basis, but if you're not a people person, there are other things you can do in insurance. If I was invited to go back to my old school and speak to the students about becoming an apprentice, I would tell them how amazing it is. It's a good way to start your career and a great way to study at the same time. I would tell them about the amazing time I've had at Aon and how fun it's been, and that I haven't missed out on anything just because I didn't go to uni. I completed my level 3 apprenticeship and then I went on to maternity leave. I've just come back and I've been given the opportunity to start the level 4 apprenticeship. If you want to work in insurance and finance and don't want to work in a big city, there are other cities out there where you can work for. You're not going to miss out. I work in Reading, I'm not missing out. I still get the opportunities as everybody in London.